Right, another video, this time on root hints. Right, root hints, if I show you on the GUI, well, I'll get rid of that just so I can go through Tools, DNS, and then I'm just going to right click on the server level, go to Properties, and then we've got all of these ones up here, and we can go to root hints. Root hints, these are the servers which, as you can see, a lot of them have got IPv4 and IPv6 addresses, but if we don't know the name, well, we don't know the address, the IP address of a fully qualified domain name, we use that. So we send off a request to the root server. So to illustrate that point, I've drawn a little diagram. So we've got a client who wants to get to www.google.co.uk, has never got there before, so doesn't know where to go, doesn't know the IP address. So what it does is it sends off a message to the root server asking for the top level domain. So .co.uk, .com, .org, .sch.uk, or one of those sorts of ones. It could be kind of any of those ones with a dot at the end. So after you've got three sections, you've got the host name, the domain name, and then the top level domain. And it will come back with an IP, send it over to there, and then that can query the top level domain. So the .co.uk in this case. So that will have all the ones like Google, Argos, Yahoo in the past, kind of Tesco's, just anything with .co.uk, and it will find the Google record, send it back. Then it will send a message over to where Google is for the domain name server, and this will have the host names in. So the A records for, or quad A records for where www. is, classroom is, admin is, and then it will finally get to where it needs to, and it will add it to its cache, and next time it will just check that table and go straight there. It won't go all the way through this again, it'll just go straight there. Okay, now we're just going to have a look at the root hints properly on here. So in the GUI you can easily just use the buttons to add, edit, remove. In server core, I'll just clear the screen, you'll have to use your verb, then what you want. So in this case we want DNS server, so we've got get DNS server, and then we want the root hint. That if we want a resource record, we'd go get -DNS server resource record, or whatever you want. So let's just press enter, and it will return all the root servers on here. So what I'm going to just quickly do is show how you can add them in here. So I'm just going to add one. I'm going to give it a name. Let's call it z.rootservers.net, and let's give it an IP address of 193.168.1, just a completely made up one. Going to press enter, and then I'll just double check it's added, and it's added down there. Now I don't really want it, so I'm going to use my remove server root hint and just type in the name of the one which I want to remove, and I'm just going to go yes, and I'm just going to double check that. So that's most of the things which we can do with root hints and how they work. Okay, And that will be it for another video.